How's it going, everybody? It's Donut, and no fun mic holder, no, none of that, because I am frustrated. And why am I frustrated? I'm frustrated with Hasbro, Wizards of the Coast, all that. Because today, went by the LGS, and I picked up a copy of Abzan Armor, the Tarkir Dragonstorm Commander deck. It's one of the ones I don't have. And I've just been waiting for them to drop in price to get all the rest of them, because I only have 2 of them out of the 5. Got home, got some sleeves for it, and I was like, hey, we're going to sit down, have a good evening. I was going to sleeve this deck up, put it away for whenever I play Commander Precons with family and friends or whatever. And alas, there's no collector booster sample pack inside. Now, I know they took it out from Lorwyn and all that, but it's just frustrating. It's just like, why can y'all not get this right? I understand I'm not necessarily entitled to that, even though technically I paid for it because it's been auto-included, it's on the box. But this is the second time I've had a Commander deck have an issue. The first one being the Miracle Worker Precon from Duskborn. I had one of the cards was missing. And unfortunately, my LGS didn't have the single. I ended up getting it later. I ended up just buying the single later on when I had to make an order online. But it's like, I had only 99 cards in the deck, so not a legal deck. Blah, blah, blah. Wasn't even a big card. Wasn't even a good card per se, but it was like frustrating. And on that time, I emailed Wizards of the Coast. I was like, hey, this is the situation. I'm missing this card. Here's my receipt. Here's everything. Here, blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't that simple. I had to then lay out every single card that I already had sleeved, because I was sleeving it as I was doing it. And when I counted when I was done, I realized there was only 99. But I had to lay out every single card to get all of them in a picture. In a single photo, not pieced, single photo. When you have 99 cards, that's not easy. So you have to kind of do it to where you just have the names of the cards showing. You just have them in rows. Did all that, set it up on the table, had natural lighting, opened up the blinds. And in the end, they were like, hey, we don't support that product anymore. So as a compensation, we will send you something. Didn't say what. And this was around, when did this happen? It was after Edge of Eternities. So I forget what the next set was after Edge. It wasn't Avatar, was it? May have been Avatar. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Because, Spider-Man. That's right. Spider-Man was already out at this time. So months go by after that, and I get a single Edge of Eternities booster in the mail, which is okay. Like, I didn't get anything good. It was not worth the value, per se, of the card that I needed. But it's frustrating. Because it's like, I understand that Duskborn is still standard legal too, so it's kind of interesting that you're like, oh, this set's not supported anymore. It seems like it to me that it still is. Maybe I'm being pedantic, maybe I'm being, ridiculous, but I'm frustrated. I'm not going to email them on this one. I'm not going to show them what they didn't give me. Because I don't know how to prove that necessarily. I guess I proved it with the 99 cards. But I'm just tired, because this seems to be happening more and more. You had the TMNT stuff in the Lorwyn Eclipse pre-release stuff. I've seen other deals. You literally just Google missing X thing from X product, and you'll find a whole bunch of them. On the flip side, I understand no company is perfect. No one is perfect. I accept that, but my gosh. It's hard for me to support your product when I can't even get the product that I'm buying from you. On top of that, you then are taking away one of the fun things that was about buying Commander decks, was getting the little sample pack. I am too proud to buy collector boosters because it's just a lot of money that I just can't justify at the end of the day. I know this is long and ranty, and I apologize. If you made it this far, I love you, so I'll just go ahead and say that. But I have never personally bought a collector booster that wasn't in a bundle of some sort, whether it was a mystery box at Target or the Avatar collector Commander bundle. And then there was, you can kind of say the Chocobo pack was a collector booster in so many ways. Other than that, I'm not going to buy those. So getting one of those in the Commander deck or in a Commander Precon is a nice treat, because you can get some cool stuff. I've seen people pull $70 cards. Am I expecting to pull an Ugin? No. But it's still a nice little treat. A nice little amuse-bouche, so to speak. So when I can't even get that, it's a little frustrating. And I looked at, when I opened up my Commander Precon, typically before I buy them, because I bought it at my LGS, and I'm not going to bother them about it. Typically, before I buy a product like that, I inspect it all the way over. I look at the box, make sure nothing's been tampered with. This was not tampered with, but it's frustrating. It is it's hard to support a company that has the QA/QC of like a 3-year-old. The ability is it's frustrating. Yes, this is the dumbest problem to have and to complain about on the internet, but it's just frustrating. I'm curious if anyone else has had this issue. Like I said, I'm not going to email WotC on this one. I don't care enough to get mad about it to them. I care enough to post about it here. But it's just like, dang, like, y'all just can't get it right sometimes. Like, I've only been playing this game for 8 months? Since May or June, whenever I started my TikTok, that's when I started playing more or less. And it's like, I have already had a few instances of personally having issues on top of seeing numerous across other things. And it's getting harder and harder to support you as a company. Wizards of the Coast / Hasbro / whoever is becoming more and more frustrating. But anyways, if you made it to the end, thank you so much. It's a good time here. Hold up, turn that down a little bit. A little warm up in here. But thank you if you made it to the end. If you did, thumbs up, like it, whatever. Go into the comments and call me a stupid goober if you sat through this and let me know that you made it that far. But it's just like, it's frustrating. I get why people proxy now. I understand all of it. It's just frustrating and I'm getting tired of it.